Hi everyone, welcome to the very first episode of the Paanduv Application Podcast. This is your host Manya Gupta, and today we'll be diving into the fascinating world of computational modeling. And we'll also be looking at what it's like to work at a cutting edge deep tech company like Paanduv Applications from the perspective of amazing women in the team, each with diverse backgrounds. So sit back, relax, and watch the whole episode.
So, welcome, ladies. I am very excited and it's a pleasure to have you all here. But before we get started, can you briefly tell us about your background and the role you play at Paanduv Applications, along with the projects that you have done through the years?
Yeah, so I'm working here as a research scientist, and we handle mostly consulting projects which are related to chemical engineering, environmental, wastewater treatment, and sediment escar modeling, etc. But company is not only about this thing. Company is working in multiple other fields also. We have subject matter experts in different fields. So apart from technical aspect and technical expertise, I also handle some part of business development, and at some point I have done some activities related to HR also. So it's like I have multitasking and yeah.
So basically, almost all the projects that you work at Paanduv are basically about the computational modeling. So
Yeah, mostly about computational modeling, but we deal in artificial intelligence and quantum computing also, but majorly it has been computation modeling.
So, can you brief us about some of the projects that you experienced along the
Yeah.
line?
Yeah, these projects have been very diverse. I mean, I can count one from food technology, where they wanted to store sorghum grains in a silo, big silo. Silos are something where you store the grains, and these millets have a very short shelf life. So, in order to improve that, people send ozone gas, which help in killing the microorganisms which generate over the period of time, or they send some oxygen or air which contacts with the grain particles, and hence it gives the better shelf life to the grains. So that project we had done with Food Technology Center of India, which is CFTRI. Other projects are related to some startups, some large corporations, some natural resources conglomerate companies. So these are diverse. Some are related to HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system, data centers modeling. Some are related to water metering system, improving the overall flow dynamics. Some are related to aerospace, which is the conventional kind of modeling that we do. So
That's
some
really
are
awesome.
new, some are old, but it is a good balance.
Apart from the consulting services, Paanduv Applications also develop softwares on its own. So, can you tell us about those softwares?
Yeah, so Paanduv Applications works in consulting services as well as product formations or developing some scientific products for software. Consulting, I already discussed some part about it, but if I talk about the products, our major product is AM Prabha. AM Prabha is a product which caters to additive manufacturing researchers or industrial people. AM Prabha in layman terms is 3D printing, and there are multiple processes associated to that. One is LPBF, laser powder bed fusion. So we have developed a software which is used to optimize the process parameters, because it is a very complex process which combines a lot of physics, and the number of process parameters in this process are huge, are plenty. So we need to optimize those parameters. Apart from that, there are different modules we have created in this software. Macro scale modeling, which deals with the continuum state modeling, deals with the pool dynamics,
These are some critical aspects of LPBF. And microstructures, which are people are really enthusiastic about to understand the microstructure. And one major important part, which can be a game changer, is AI. We have associated a module of AI in EM Prabha. If somebody has data, they can use it in a very versatile manner. So it's just a matter of the right people to use that AI module, but it is very powerful and very robust also.
But there are already a lot of other simulation software that deal with the AM industry. How is AM Prabha different from that?
Yeah, there are many, I would say many USPs for this particular software. We are claiming that this is world's first all-inclusive 3D computational modeling software. All-inclusive itself means that we are providing a comprehensive solution. It doesn't only deal with getting the macro scale modeling done or getting the right med pool, but we are providing microstructure AI. But this is not it. If we are talking about physics, the physics is exact. Physics is most elaborate among all the software. Four-phase system, because this is a complex process, as I told you. It includes solid, liquid, vapor phase, and inert gas phase. So these are four states that are accounted in this particular process. So we are in the modeling, we capture all the phases, which is very important, and we hence the assumptions are less. We are also working on some new things, that is using the non-spherical particle bed. Generally people use spherical particle, and all the software are using spherical particle, but we have started our work in non-spherical particles. The upcoming version will include that, and we have also included laser beam shaping, temperature dependent properties. So these are multiple fields that Paanduv is aggressively working on. So I assume in no time we'll be getting a lot of interest and lot of attention from the world.
So AM Prabha sounds really interesting. I think the users are having a good time with it.
Yeah, people are using it, actually using it.
And AI is the term I have heard first time regarding these software. AI is not so popular. What I
They are
have
using it, but
They are not actually
not for exactly
exactly
this
at the
purpose.
manufacturing
Yeah,
field.
not for this purpose.
So coming to Kashish, so you are an HR at Paanduv Applications. How would you describe your role and what kind of um, challenges that you face while doing your job in case of hiring or in case of employee welfare or company welfare? How would you describe your experience?
So, in the beginning, I felt a bit of difficulty because here my work was associated with the hiring with the company welfare and the employee welfare.
So, Kashish, I have heard that many of the startups, they are going for third-party consulting firms to hire the right people. What do you say about that? Means, does it really eliminate the clutter out of the company, and it lets the company people focus on the technical stuff, or it is important to have the hiring person in the team itself? How do you look at it?
Yeah, there are many softwares as well which are helping the companies to hire people for them. But we get an idea by involving our own team only, because we know how our team works and how our team has the coordinating skills, or how they can work with other employees, and how much time they need to get involved with the third party or the new person who are coming. So it's important to get a person hired by the own team member, because they know us very well, like what we need and what we have to do for the future plans also. It helps us to,
I think that makes it more mechanical.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's
It's-
very
yeah.
valid
Yeah.
and logical too. So how do you manage a team full of engineers and research scientists, knowing very less of what they are doing and what kind of work they are doing?
yeah. Actually, it's not difficult for me because the people are very cooperative and they help me a lot. Like many times I do mistakes, but they are the support system, I can say. They help me to tackle the particular situation or particular problem. So yeah, it's working very well. It's a smooth process, we can say.
Shifting to Akshita, coming from an engineering background and now dealing with the biz dev stuff, what kind of skills do you think you helped you as an engineer and in the management?
So basically, in my college era, I have been the part of my student clubs and been the president of my student club. So coming from my technical background, even I have experienced like management terms, and I have understand what actually management is about. And I'm really happy and grateful that I'm able to apply my technical skills and management skills both in my job profile right now.
So, if you have to describe it in particular skill set, what kind of skill set, if somebody wants to apply for this job, should have?
Maybe we can motivate more people to opt for, because when
Yeah,
you do a
exactly.
technical degree, it is mandatory for people to just
To
go
go
about
in
it.
that,
Yeah.
go in that.
But
order.
a shift cannot be as wrong as it is, right?
Paanduv application has also done a project with world's largest social media company. So, can you tell us about that project and what the process was?
Hmm. Yeah, so that project was related to computational modeling as well as AI. But initially, we did consulting for them for computational fluid dynamics, which was related to thermal management and their data center modeling. Data center, they had a server room and they had kept some servers in that room, and they wanted to optimize the position of their cooling units. So that we did, that work we did for them. But later on, we worked on a more advanced project where they had a data farm in California, and they had lot of dry coolers in that area. These dry coolers are in numbers, let's say thousands and more than that. And they wanted to see that the heat which is recovered from the data center is going to the environment through these data dry coolers, and they wanted to minimize the heat island effect. They wanted to see if the heat is originating, if it is dissipated enough or not, with the wind which is coming in from different directions. So we built a software for them, which coupled this computational fluid dynamics data with AI, and within just a fraction of seconds, they could know what is the optimum dry cooler arrangement to minimize the heat island effect.
Okay.
So which was later on, which was quite useful for them, and we did the second, we updated the second version also of the software.
Okay. So the software was
DC Prakar.
DC
Yeah.
Prakar.
The it stands for data center. Prakar stands for physics reliant artificial intelligence advanced research.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you have mentioned AI a lot of times. With
Yeah.
the AI is integrated with the physics-based software that Paanduv applications develop. So there is another software called Quant Prakar that is
Yes.
developed by Paanduv applications. So it is new to the market. Can you brief us about that software and what does it do and what kind of user can have a hands-on that?
Yeah. Quant Prakar basically focuses on quantum computing algorithms. Uh, as India has a mission to build their own quantum computer in upcoming years, although we are not directly contributing in that, but we are contributing in educating people about quantum computing algorithms. So this is our way of uh, educating people by providing an educational resource in the form of software which has quantum algorithms in the background. So this basically compares the classical AI algorithms to quantum AI algorithms, and we found that these algorithms are way faster than the classical approaches. And we actually tested this software using the computational fluid dynamics data, which is which not a lot of people do that. But this is useful for management people, this is used for police data, this is used for doctors data. I mean, this can be used for any application, but right now our aim is the user base that we are aiming for is students, to install in their classroom education, to understand how these algorithms are better, but this can be deployed to different sectors of professionalism also. And we have developed a graphical user interface which is very easy. You just approach our team and we will provide you, this is free of cost till 31st of December. This is free of cost, so people can use it, they can get their hands-on experience, they can approach us for any bugs. I mean, it's all free, so they can right away just use it.
That is very exciting. So, okay, so if you have to, anyone can answer this question. If you have to give some advice or if you want to suggest, like, to create an awareness among the freshers or the women regarding this field, regarding computational modeling or CFD,
Yeah.
what would you like to say?
I think for freshers and for recent graduates, I would recommend that learning should be the first priority rather than getting the high paid job. And don't hesitate to relocate yourself, just be open to experiences. You may learn something exquisite over the period of time when you are in different sort of environment, different cultures. So be ready to experience new things.
So basically, relocation is also one of the problem. You are experienced in that. You have relocated Hyderabad to Bareilly. So
I was in Bangalore.
Bangalore, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
was in-
how is your experience?
So before that, I was in Rajasthan. I was in Vanasthali University, which is exclusively for female candidates. It is located in Rajasthan. And after that, I was in Uttar Pradesh, Aligarh, in a place like Aligarh for 2 years. And then I relocated myself to Bangalore for 7 years. And for me, it's not new because I come from this place and I know this place in and out. So for me, it's nothing new. But for people who are coming from different states of India, for them, places like UP, North India, Haryana, Bihar, these places intimidate them. And I don't know why is that. There is a history behind it. We know it all, but the things are different now. I would really like to pitch here that things are really much better now, and we all are here to make a difference, and we will make a difference. For it will be a safer place for a
खुद
woman.
से देखना, खुद से experience करना is better. जो आप सुनते हो.
Yeah. And we have been here since childhood and we have experienced all of those things.
Exactly.
So I find it very different from that era. It was really unsafe, but now I can say that it's not unsafe. It is safe.
Change is the only thing constant.
I mean, this question would be from any one of you can answer. So, what kind of environment you get at Paanduv while working, and what kind of work-life balance you have here at Paanduv?
Yeah, I think we should start from Akshita, the newest one.
All right. So here in Paanduv applications, we as a team, we are really very collaborative to each other. We are very friendly. So this makes our environment, our work environment, very healthy, and this is the whole thing which balances our work. And this, when you are healthy, when you are feeling comfortable in your environment, then this is the only thing what you need to actually implement your ideas and to create innovation.
Yeah, that is a right thing to say, I think. And Kashif, as
Yeah.
an HR, how do you keep things lively and in between all the stressful projects and stressful work and meetings and schedules? How do you?
What is your strategy behind it?
Yeah, kind of.
I feel having a personal interaction with the employees also help, because sometimes they feel they feel left out, because when you are sitting in a group of people, they might not say to you about the problem they are facing. So it's good for an HR to go and interact with every employee and get an interaction with them. So I do a lot of interaction with every employee, and also we have some fun activities, we have outings also. So yeah, that's how we manage our work life balance.
Okay, so I think that was all for this podcast for now. Thank you so much for giving all your insights, and it was really interesting. The things you told us about computational modeling and Paanduv applications and what exactly we do here. And I think
Yeah, thank you so much for having us, Manya.
Thank you.
Thank you.